What is up, YouTube? This is Eric, the Weekend Aquarist. Just got a real quick video for you today. Last month I set up this 55 gallon behind me. I shot a video on when I was doing it. And I was editing it the other day, and it was crap. So I know I've been talking about it a lot. So I just want to kind of show you the tank and kind of go over a little bit what I did. So let's get started.
This is a darted tank. There's a layer of, it's Vigoro. I used Vigoro organic potting soil. I think it was like 1.5 inches I'd put down, and I put, you can see it's kind of higher in some of these areas. Tried to level it out and then kind of make it a little uneven. Then I put, this is Quikrete Play Sand. It was all natural. So it's not super bright white. It's got some little rocks in it. These other pebbles in here, this other is aquarium gravel I had left over. I just kind of sprinkled some of that in there just to give it a little bit of a different look. You can kind of see it spread out a little bit. As far as the rocks, these are all from my backyard. Most of my aquariums are the same rocks. Pulled them from the backyard. In the past, I've had different rocks in my aquariums, and I don't know, I always sacrifice in hardscape and put money into the plants and the actual fish. I was gonna get driftwood, but I had these couple of pieces, so I figured I'm just gonna, tie some Anubias and Java Fern to these and let them go. That Trident or Windelov Java Fern, it's kind of starting to take off a little bit. You can see some of the leaves are dying. So let me go over some of the plants. So we got Cryptwindedi Red. There's Cryptotia in the back there. This is a Anubias Coffeefolia. This was in my guppy tank, and it started to die off, so I pulled it out. It's kind of doing a little better. I mean, we'll see what happens. Java Moss. We got some Rotala. I have Rotala like crazy now, but one little bunch for $2, and it's everywhere. I got this dwarf aquarium lily. Of course, it's reached all the way to the top. You have, I accidentally introduced duckweed into this tank. It's starting to take over. I scooped a bunch out last night, but I gotta get some more out. The shrimp are playing up there last night, so I didn't want to scoop out any shrimp, so I was pretty delicate about it. I have this Amazon sword back here. I gotta drop a few root tabs in there because you can see it's starting to melt a little bit. Some various Anubias. I got some valve in the back, jungle valve. And this was S. repens. I had S. repens. It was doing great in the guppy tank, and I kind of neglected it, and it went to crap. So I tried to propagate some stuff in here. It's not doing so well, so I don't know. Might have to call it a day on that. There's also a Pontigeton back there. I don't know what that species is. It's one of those bulbs I got in a pack. I have like 4 different Pontigetons in various tanks. It just happened to be one I had just put in here. This tank's basically just filtered with a Fluval Classic, not Fluval, Eheim Classic. I think it's, what, 2213. I got an intake sponge. I don't know if you can see it. What is that? There's a sponge on the intake so the shrimp don't get sucked up. As for lighting, I'm just using this Beamswork LED. Seems working pretty well so far. It's full spectrum. No complaints, no algae on the glass. Plants are growing pretty well.
right now this is about 75 degrees, 74.9 right now. The heater's on, so I'm keeping my tanks around 75 for the most part. Right now, the only inhabitants in here are a colony of cherry shrimp. I had cherry shrimp. I bought 6 cherry shrimp last summer, put them in a 5.5 gallon, and they just took off. I probably moved about 50 in here, so there's a bunch of shrimp crawling around. You can see. And I bought about 20 neon tetras and introduced them earlier this month after I let the tanks settle. I let the shrimp, settle in, let the plants start growing a little bit, let things going. So I wasn't sure. People say, all right, neon tetras would be okay with shrimp, but I wanted to get a colony going, pretty good colony, before I introduced these tetras. They seem to be getting along okay. I don't see it. I mean, tetras are trying to steal the food from the shrimp. The shrimp kind of like, hey, this is mine. Go away. So that's going to do it for today's video. If you like what you saw, click that like button below. Subscribe. Got some more stuff coming up. Until next time.